You know what time it is. It is time for another YouTube video, and today I thought I would bring you along to the gym with me, so let's get into it. I like to start with stretching first thing. I feel like it just really helps get my muscles and joints ready for all of the workouts I'm going to do. This just really helps to loosen me up. And yeah, I feel like it's a very important part before working out. I know some people do it after, but I feel like going into an exercise already tight is not going to be super helpful. So that is why I like to do it at the beginning. And honestly, let's be real, it just feels so good to stretch out all of your muscles and joints. I'm really working on my flexibility this year. It's been so long since I've been able to do a split. So that is my goal for this year. Fingers crossed that we make it. I used to always be able to do the splits because I was a dancer. So I want to get back to that point. This day I decided I was going to follow my husband around and do the same workouts he was doing for his program. So we are starting with lateral pull downs. We are going to do 4 sets with 10 reps. I know it sounds like a lot, but we can do this. These are going to work out your back muscles, which I personally love to work out my back. I don't know why, but I want to have a sexy back, okay? I said it. That's a goal of mine. I really try to focus on my form when I'm doing these exercises and not necessarily doing the most weight possible. Make sure you are doing weight that you can do with good form. Next, we are going to do some rows. Again, we are doing 4 sets of 10 reps. I really enjoyed these workouts. I feel like I need to work on my form a little bit better with these, but I still really like them. If you're wondering what I'm looking at, I'm just looking at myself in the mirror. I love having a mirror on both sides just so I can watch, make sure that my form is staying nice and clean. Like I said, I do feel like I need to work on my form a little bit more with these ones, but I still feel like I do a pretty good job. These ones, I can typically do a little bit more weight than the lateral pull downs, but I stay around the same. Make sure you are resting in between each set. So here I am doing a little rest, and we're going to go back to the lateral pull downs. Again, 4 sets, 10 reps. If you don't know already, I am a girly with endometriosis. So this year I am taking the time and the energy to figure out what my life will look like with healthy living, with working out and eating better to help my endometriosis. So I just want to bring you guys along on the journey, and I hope I can touch someone that also struggles with endometriosis. We had a touch base with the gym rat here, and I was just admiring his lateral pull downs while I took a break in between sets. We are now going to move to narrow grip pull downs. These ones are a lot harder for me to do, so I have to drop down on weight usually by my 3rd set. Again, we are going to do 4 sets with 10 reps each. Take breaks in between because you are going to need it. My arms/back was on fire. Back to the endometriosis talk. If you don't know, endometriosis is a full body inflammatory disease, and it is extremely painful, and some girlies have symptoms every single day. Some only have symptoms with their period, and some never have symptoms. I am one of the girlies that have symptoms every single day, and it is a constant battle. So I'm hoping this journey just helps me be able to manage those symptoms a little bit better. Y'all, I was having such a hard time getting this bar down. Johnny was making fun of me. He's like, girl, come on, just lift it up. And it doesn't look like I'm going to, but I promise I do. So that was a win, but it did make me laugh at myself. I was like, girl, you are not that weak. Come on. Now, I am not going to lie to you. I don't know the technical term for this workout move, but this workout move is actually really hard for me for some reason. My wrists always want to turn out and my arms as well, but we are trying to get better at it, so bear with me. This is a really fun workout, honestly, once you get it down. Again, we are going to do 4 sets at 10 reps. These ones burn. These ones are hard for me, so bear with the faces that I make during this workout. If your gym has one of these Smith machines, take advantage of it. You can use it for many different workouts, and I'm honestly trying to get better at using it for different things. and taking advantage of it. Here I am dying, rethinking everything before I go into my next set. I think this was set number 2. Johnny kept laughing at me because he's like, "Are you going to film every single set you do, even though it's the same workout?" And I was like, "Yeah, maybe." This next portion is going to be a superset, and you guys, I'm not even joking. I felt so weak doing these workouts. These are just bicep curls, and I'm starting with 10s. We're doing 10 of those, and then we're going to switch down to 5-pounders and do 10 more. That's what makes this a superset. The 10s got so heavy by the second set, I couldn't even use them, which you'll see here coming up. So I had to use just 5s for both parts of the superset, and honestly, I was really upset with myself, but it's okay. We're just starting out. We don't need to beat ourselves up over this, and it's better to just start low and build your way up as you can, so you're not hurting yourself and you're able to keep the correct form while also building muscle and doing the workouts. But when I tell you it was killer, it was killer. My arms were complete jelly after this. I was trying to keep up with him and do some more bicep curls, I don't know if that's what you would call this, with a bar, but I got to the point where I literally could not even get it up. I was doing good for the first 5, and then it went downhill so fast, and so we both laughed at me. I find that I laugh at myself a lot in the gym. It just makes me feel a little bit better about the things that I'm not capable of doing yet. I moved over to this machine thinking it was going to be easier than that bar, and it was a tiny bit easier, but as you can see, I was still struggling a little bit. I was able to do 2 sets at 10 reps each, and I called that good enough. So here I am. I put my cutie little sweater back on, posing in the mirror, checking out the booty gains. There were none. But thank you all for coming along with me today, and as always, subscribe and like if you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next week. Love you.